pay attention, when you're living your life, and notice things that spark your imagination. And, listen to that inner voice, wonder about what's going on, think about what you could do with it, connect dots that don't seem to be connectable, and imagine what you can create. Now, this was made in Illustrator, and it was made intentionally to take advantage of layers and to help the kids understand how important layers can be. Because this all begins in a used record store back in 1989. And I know the year because the earthquake happened less than a month later, and this record store was destroyed in that earthquake. The Loma Prieta earthquake, the great American or California shakeout, it's going to be on the anniversary of that earthquake. I pulled out a CD from a band called Earth. And I went, Earth? I've never even heard of these guys. And I looked at it and I went, wait, I know who this is. I started to wonder about it and said, it's heart. My dyslexia strikes again. And it made me think, Earth, heart. And I started noticing all the letters are the same in those two words. And I never noticed that before. And I pulled out a pad and a pen that I always carried around, and listening to that little voice that says, hey, what can I create with this? What can I make? And how many different ways can I begin to connect these dots in order to find out what's hiding right in front of me? And, gives you kind of a warm feeling inside. Did you see that? Next time you're doing a presentation, think about what you can build. Listen to what I just told you. Wonder about what you can do with these skill sets, learning how to use these layers. And you can export out JPEGs, drop them into a Google slide project, or a presentation or a PowerPoint if that's what you're using. Rather than using any of those tools, you can use Illustrator. Just set this up 16 by 9. This is not 16 by 9 here, but set it up that way for your presentation, export those slides, drop them in. You have yourself a custom presentation that you built in Illustrator that's going to look better than anybody else's. Using the tools in this class to improve your standing in other classes is completely valid. And we're going to talk about the application of this later on in the year, not right now. But for now, I want you to do these 5 things and think about layers and how to use them effectively.